How are you?
What do you need?
Well, I'm here to talk to you about something going on with your son, but I don't know if you want your son.
About what?
About him getting explicit stuff on his phone.
Yeah, but that doesn't have anything to do with you.
Okay, well, it's a child who has possession of a phone that may have...
It's the possession of that phone was from my wife, okay? Ex-wife.
Your ex-wife.
Right, and it's a...
Owns that phone?
Well, you'd have to look up the laws. I know the laws about it.
Okay.
What happens when a citizen says one simple word to police? No. Today we're looking at 3 real encounters where officers push their authority and citizens push back. Different situations, different outcomes, but all tied together by one core issue: possible violations of constitutional rights. Stay with me, because by the end, the real question is, which of these situations crosses the legal line and which ones don't?
And it's a phone that, right,
Okay.
but it's a phone that now she has now switched the iCloud.
Okay.
And so I confiscated the phone.
Okay.
Once I found there's explicit material, because the iPhone, the clouds have crossed. So this is civil. You don't deal with civil,
Okay.
correct?
Not necessarily. We
Well,
with certain extent,
like I
so
said, she can get a court order for the phone.
Okay.
Okay, the
Well,
phone is right now, it is in a locked
Okay.
safe, and my son does not have any possession of it. He didn't
But
see.
you're not willing to show me those explicit photos?
No,
Because
I'll
if
take
your son's
that.
Seen it, then
No, I can take that to Department of Child Services if I need to, but I de-escalate stuff. So I'm going to take that to Dr. Layton, who's his new psychiatrist or psychologist, and we'll go ahead and do it from there.
Okay. So again,
So Leslie called this, right?
Who?
Leslie?
Kim Anonymous.
Okay, well, this would be from my ex. So he has not been in possession of it. And as soon as I saw those explicit things between her and somebody else,
Okay.
I immediately took the phone, and
Okay.
it's a crazy,
Is this a mutual phone?
it is not. And it's a contempt in that fact too, because the judge has said that phone is not supposed to be over here because it has not been a mutual phone. A mutual phone would mean that both of us had full access to the phone, like parents co-parenting should have, that both of us have.
Don't you guys have documents saying that the child must come to and from each of you?
We
guys'
do.
house?
We have a complete settlement. But you see, this is somebody who, like this other person, is beyond bipolar on the personality disorder, who does whatever she wants to do, regardless of the consequences. So I called and said that I'm going to take this phone yesterday at his appointment. In the lobby, that this was going to go to Department of Child Services, that I was going to do this and that, because this is a long line of stuff. But see, unlike you guys, I try to de-escalate things.
All right. Well,
right? I mean, even when
pictures,
no, it's not
sent to a phone, and they have possession of the phone. Then
he doesn't have possession. No, you don't.
We need to make sure that your child is not being.
I'm the parent. I'm the parent, though. So there's no way. As soon as I saw any of that, I took it right away, and I told her of what was happening. We had the same problem 7 years ago of having the same iCloud and having messages. My messages go with. Wait a minute. Can I talk?
I'm just trying to.
This is a civil.
Mutual,
it's not.
that you have together.
It's not. It's something that she's had contempts against before. Because it's not. I mean, a mutual phone is supposed to be something that we both have equal access to.
Share an account together, like a cell phone service, or is this completely?
It's
separate?
all under her service, right?
I'm not going to explain anymore. I've explained enough. I've explained enough. He has no.
Under her service.
You don't have to worry about it. I take care of my son, and I also put a distance between who I call the.
Okay.
Right.
We don't want things to escalate either. So this is why I'm asking you. That cell phone service, she pays for it, correct? It's under her contract?
I don't know. It's been turned off, and last time, you know what? This is civil. So unless you have a warrant for an arrest or a search warrant, good night, goodbye, thank you. It is. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do it, but I'm done. But I'm done. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No, I'm not going to give you a thing. I'm not going to give. Then escalate it. Escalate it. Escalate it.
Let's go.
You can't.
Let's go. Let's go.
Wait a minute.
You want to go?
No. Wait.
Stop.
William.
Stop resisting.
What is this?
Stop resisting.
Stop.
Now you're not cooperating.
Stop.
With me.
You
So do me a
came
favor, put
into
your
the
hands
phone.
behind your back.
For what?
Put your hands behind
For
your
what?
back. Put your hands
For
behind
what?
your back. Dude, put your hands
For
behind
what?
your back. Put your hands.
I've already taken all of the stuff off of there that I need to
That's fine.
take.
That's good.
This is, and you took it from Leslie.
Give me the phone.
And this was
Give me
what?
the phone.
A witness.
Give me the phone.
William has the witness. Move, please.
Give me the phone.
Move, please.
I'm staying right here.
Nobody is doing anything. I have nothing, right? You know I don't have any
I don't
weapons,
know
right?
I know
You
that.
know that I don't have anything.
I don't know that. Can you get
You
the
can't
phone?
just came into my house.
you
What?
get the phone?
Unlawfully? Is that
Can you
lawful?
get the
Was
phone?
that lawful?
Can you get the
No, it wasn't.
Can you get the phone?
It fucking wasn't lawful. This is about as bad as it's going to get. It's not going to get any worse for you. And your name and badge number. Your name and badge number. Name and badge number. You're required to identify.
4509.
And your name?
Rahway.
And your name, ma'am? What?
Corporal Saxmeyer.
What? And badge number?
50.
What is it? All right, that'll be noted in that civil suit, like I said. You're in it too. This is madness. This is crazy.
In this first situation, a man refuses to let officers enter without a warrant, something the Fourth Amendment directly protects. Police generally cannot enter a private space without a warrant, consent, or exigent circumstances. And here the citizen clearly denies consent. As the interaction escalates, the key legal question becomes, did the officers have a lawful exception, or were they trying to bypass the warrant requirement? Refusing entry without a warrant is not obstruction. It's exercising a constitutional right. And that brings us to the next case, where the issue isn't entry, but search.
You can't record on the... You're recording.
Yeah.
You cannot record. There's
Who
a
are-
sign right here.
Yeah, I saw the sign.
Turn it off, please.
Who are you?
I'm the supervisor. Turn it off, please.
Supervisor for what? For the motor vehicle?
Turn it off. I'm gonna get security and the police.
You can get whoever you want, ma'am.
Turn it off, man.
Why are you getting so upset? Excuse me, ma'am. Why are you getting so upset? Who are you?
I'm an officer.
Officer
and I
what?
work here. Officer Gonzalez.
Yeah.
And you're not allowed to be
Officer
on the phone.
Gonzalez, you know, I could use a little less of that attitude
but
you got
if
there.
she's telling you to stop,
You're
you
acting a
should
little bit
respect.
extra. Yeah,
Respect what she's telling you.
okay.
Do you
How does
belong
that
here? Are you going to take a test?
how does respect equate into what I'm doing?
Because she's telling you to turn the phone off.
I'm all right. So think about your logic here, Officer Gonzalez. I could tell you respectfully, just go about your way and go back to doing
No,
your job.
because this is my job. This is private property.
Your job is not to tell me what to do.
Yeah,
It's
it is
not.
private property.
No. Your job is not to tell me what to do. Your job is to do whatever it is else you're supposed to do.
No,
I'm not sure what your
it
job
goes-
entails.
It goes with it.
To tell me what to do? No.
No, you're in private property though.
This is not private
She's
property.
telling you not to turn the phone off. What you was recording?
I'm recording everything that I can. Anything
For
that
what?
I can.
Are you taking a test or somebody else is taking a
Well,
test?
I don't have to answer those questions. You guys are both, coming at me with it's real. You guys are being disrespectful, not me.
No, you being disrespectful. She's telling you. She's a
But I don't have to
supervisor.
listen to her,
You-
and respectfully, I don't have to listen to you or her, ma'am. I don't.
You want me to call Rahway police then?
You can call whoever you'd like.
Because they'll
Yeah,
come
I don't
and
have to
get
listen
you
to them
if that's what
either.
you want.
No, the police
what
are not
you
going to come and get me. I don't have to listen to them either, ma'am.
What are you recording?
How you doing, sir?
What's going on?
Hey, how are you? Good. Good.
What's happening?
Nothing. Just taking some pictures and video, and Officer Gonzalez and some other people seem to not like that a lot. So
I'll tell them it's against the policy of the motor vehicle.
Well, this is private property, sir.
this is not private property.
This is private property.
This is not private property.
Yes, it is private property.
It's not private property.
It is private.
I looked up the surveys before I came here, and this is not private property. No, the state. This is owned by the state of New Jersey, which means that it's.
Property.
Which is private property.
You're saying that this state.
Motor vehicle is part of this private property.
No, it's owned by the state, which means that it's public property, sir.
It's not
I think
public
that's
property.
ridiculous that you would say that this is private property when it's
This
owned
is
by the.
private property.
It's who's it owned by?
It's
The
owned by
state.
the state, yes.
Okay,
But
so
so you saying any place in the state you could go there?
yeah,
Go there?
any state any state property that's not restricted. Yeah, I can go there.
She's saying it's against their policy for anybody to be.
So, ma'am, let me get this straight. This doesn't make any sense because, Officer Gonzalez, you call him because I'm in supposed.
Call him, the supervisor.
Okay, the supervisor called him because I'm in supposed violation of a policy. You're not policy enforcement, sir, right? You don't enforce policies. You're a law enforcement.
Yes.
Hi, how are you, ma'am?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Sure, I'm Officer Maloney. Can you take your hands out of your pockets for my safety?
Oh, my hand in my pocket is not for your safety.
Yes, it is. It's for my safety, sir. Can
It's a little chilly out here. I don't have any weapons on me.
Sir, can you check them? Because I don't know what
You cannot just check me. You can't
Sir?
do that. You can't go in my
Sir?
pockets. I don't consent to searches or seizures. Hey,
Sir, take your hands out of your pockets.
you can't tell me to take my hands on my pocket. What? It's not against the law to keep my hand in my pocket. It's cold out here. It's a little windy out
I don't know if
here.
you have a weapon.
I don't.
Show me
I'm
your
telling you I
hands.
don't. I'm not going to show you my hands, man, because it doesn't. That's not against the law.
Talk to you over here.
You can't just search people. What's wrong with you? It doesn't matter. You have a weapon. So you have a weapon. You have a taser and a gun.
Do I?
You do,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
You all have
Stay away
weapon.
from me.
You all have weapons here.
Okay.
You all have weapons here.
If
Sir,
you want to speak to me, take your hand out of your pocket so I know I'm safe in your state.
but sir, you have 5
I
officers
don't
here.
care. That doesn't matter. I've done this for a long time. They're asking you to take.
But you
your
can
hand-
see that I don't have
can't
any
see.
weapon.
I can't.
Yes, you
see.
can.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
No,
Does
I
that look
can't.
like? Does that
So
look?
Just show me your hand. Then.
But no, but it's a power
I'm not
thing.
going to entertain that.
It's a
part of it.
power thing. It's a
not
power
thing.
thing.
I'm asking to see your hands the way you can
And
see
you
mine.
can see what's in my
No, I
pocket.
can't.
You can
I'm not asking to see what's in your pocket. I'm asking to see your hand.
So if I took my hand out of my
There you go.
pocket and
So
then I
now-
put
there
my
you
hand
go.
back in my
Well,
pocket,
If you want to put it back in your pocket,
That
I'm gonna
makes no
pat the
sense.
outside of your pocket to make sure there's nothing in there. So do you want to take your hand out of your pocket, or would you like me to pat your
I would
pocket
like. I
so we
don't
can
talk.
talk?
consent to any searches and seizures. I would just
I'm
like
not
to speak to
searching
you.
or seizure. I'm not taking anything from you. I'm going to make sure I'm safe. They're safe. we're all
Everybody's safe. What is wrong with you? Everybody
there
is
isn't anything
safe.
wrong with me. You asked to talk to me.
Yeah, and
so now I'm here, kid.
Let me speak to your
No,
supervisor.
I am my supervisor.
No, you're
I'm
not.
the road supervisor.
No, you're not. There's
Yes, you
a
are.
lieutenant above you.
No, he's on the desk. He's not on the road. So if you want to go inside, we
You're-
can go speak to
you
him.
You are giving off a horrible example for your police
I'm
department.
not giving a hard. I'm
because my
asking you
hand
to
is in my
keep your hand out
pocket.
here so I know everybody's safe. I don't know
Everyone
you
is
don't know
safe.
me.
You should
I
listen.
saw
You should
hands
really
up.
get another job if you're going to be so scared.
Like, we're not gonna,
If you're
we're
gonna
not
be so
do this
scared,
all
you
day.
should get. If you're gonna be so scared, you should get another job, man. Maybe work at a bank or something.
Where's you guys? Where's this supervisor that runs this so we can decide whether they want him here or not?
Yeah, whether you're gonna get a lawsuit or not,
That's
because you don't care, because you're not gonna pay it.
It's not about that. If they're telling you,
How
they
long
don't
have you been?
want
How
on
long
your
have you been a law
property,
enforcement officer that
plenty.
you're scared?
I'm not scared of anything.
You're
with you.
scared of me and my
I'm
hands in my
letting you film.
pocket.
I am scared because
Why?
people have things in their pockets
Oh
sometimes
my
that
God,
are dangerous.
ridiculous.
The most people that don't, they
You-
say, "Sure, check my
You ever-
pocket," and we move on.
In all the years you've ever been a law enforcement
did I
officer,
tell
have
you-
you ever seen someone commit a crime and while they're filming?
Yes.
Oh my
Absolutely.
God, ridiculous! You're lying.
People have phones; they film everything. You're asking me a question.
But you're lying.
I have
You've
seen
never
people
seen people-
film things, and what they're doing is a crime, and they get charged later or charged during it, and sometimes it's used for evidence. I don't know what to tell.
Oh, yes, I've seen those too. They're
Okay,
called
you're-
law enforcement
you're
officers body
asking me
cameras.
a
That's what they're called.
question. You're asking me.
You're
a
right.
question.
Law enforcement officers body cameras is the one that films. I work with the police.
What department?
I just don't work with tyrants and people who are scared.
Tyrants?
Yeah, and people who are scared and try and bully
I think you
people.
like to bully people.
No.
no,
Ma'am, you came up to me and told me to take my hand out of my pocket. That's you bullying
I
me.
think you're bullying all of us.
No. You
Yeah,
came up
yes,
to
sir.
me and told me to take my hand out of my
Don't worry,
pocket.
That part will be
It takes
edited
a
out.
certain
No,
person to just
this
come
whole
over and
interaction
bully
between
us.
you guys, ma'am, you got out of your car and tried to act super aggressive. I don't know if you're overcompensating
People
because
called
you're.
me because
I don't know
they're
what you're
scared of your
doing.
actions.
No, they're not.
That's
No one's
why I'm
scared.
here. I didn't come here
No
to
one's scared of my
harass you.
actions.
You came here to harass
No
all
one
of
is.
us,
No
sir.
one's scared of my actions. You're here to protect and serve the public, correct?
Yeah, I'm serving and protecting them from you.
From me, from a
Because they were
camera.
afraid of you.
Ma'am, you're afraid of me?
Called.
Are you afraid of
The
me,
public
ma'am?
was afraid of you.
You're
So
afraid of me?
That's what
Oh
we do,
wow.
sir. I didn't come here
Yeah.
on my own merit.
Yeah.
I came here because we were called here.
You
because the
came here-
public is scared
Okay, that's
of-
fair enough.
Of you.
No one's scared of me.
Oh,
Ma'am,
okay.
you came here for a call, right? I'm here exercising a constitutionally protected
Okay, that's
activity.
fine.
That's your
But-
job to
but it's
uphold
not-
that.
But it's not
That's
your
your
job
job to uphold
harass
that.
us
I'm not
and
harassing
argue
you.
with me.
I
Argue
think
with
your
us.
logic is flawed. You came up to me and said, "Get your hand out of your pocket." The video will speak for itself.
Okay.
The video will speak
Okay.
for itself. You came up to
Okay.
me and said, "Get your hand out of your pocket." I didn't say,
Okay, sir.
"Ma'am, take that gun off your holster," did I?
Okay, sir.
For my safety, take that gun off your holster immediately, right? I didn't say
Okay,
that.
sir.
Take your hands out your pockets. It's a safety concern for me. See how ridiculous it sounds?
Okay, sir.
Gotcha.
You say you're a journalist. I
Yeah,
figured what,
I'm independent.
You're going to publish this under what?
Independent. That means I work for myself. Correct, sir. Yeah. There's various sources where I publish. I don't think it's a big deal to, you know, you should respect my rights, right? You guys took oaths, right? When you finished your academy, you put your hand like this, or you put it on the Bible, right? And you took an oath to uphold the United States Constitution from both enemies, foreign and domestic, right? You took an oath. I take that seriously. I didn't take one, but I take it very seriously. We, the people, deserve to exercise our rights peacefully. I wasn't being disrespectful to anyone here until someone came up to me and started, you know, screaming for me to take my hand out of my pocket in an attempt to go in my pocket. But other than that, you did. It's on camera.
Can you check them? Because I don't know what.
You cannot just check me. You can't do that. You can't go in my pocket. It's fine. That's why cameras are amazing. I'm not. You're a tyrant. You're not a bully. You're a tyrant, officer. You're a tyrant. I came here to expose you. You've been exposed, Officer Maloney.
Okay.
And my job is complete now. You've been exposed as a tyrant.
It's a pleasure to serve the public.
You're good.
Pleasure.
You're good.
I love my job.
So,
Love it.
just trust me.
I know.
Do yourself a favor. Just bite your tongue.
What?
And we're good.
We're good? Mm-hmm. All right.
An officer attempts to search without clearly establishing legal grounds. Under the Fourth Amendment, a search typically requires a warrant, probable cause, or valid consent. Without one of those, the search becomes legally questionable. If an officer pressures, insists, or proceeds without a clear justification, that can cross into unlawful search territory. Without consent or probable cause, a search doesn't hold up legally. Now let's take it one step further, where the situation escalates into an actual arrest.
Hi, can you tell me what you guys are doing here? Hey, how are you? Any idea?
No idea.
Okay. I'm gonna need to see your ID, please. There is a vehicle up the street that's parked on the left side of the roadway. They can stop up there and get a tag, but these guys are just filming me and looking at me and not saying anything to me. Can I get an ID from you, please? I need to see your ID. Okay? So, can you come here for a minute? I just need to pat you. I'll make sure you don't have ID. Okay? If you have an ID, I need an ID. Alright, I need to see your ID.
I don't consent to searches. You know I don't consent to searches.
I'm not searching you. I'm looking for an ID.
Yes, you just went in my pocket.
I need an identification. You won't give it to me.
You just went in my pocket.
Okay.
You literally just went in my pocket.
I did go in your pocket to give an ID because you didn't give me one.
You violated my right.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Hey, Trooper,
an ID.
can I get a name and badge number, please?
Absolutely.
You know you messed up, right?
Maryland State Police.
Get your supervisor.
0414.
0414, Trooper Kyle.
You have a right to not tell me who you are.
Yes, I do. What's a fake of a crime?
Well, you're on property that does not belong to you. Yes, and I got a phone call.
Oh, that's a little bit too much, bro.
Do you have an ID, or are you going to make me get yours out of your pocket too?
I'm exercising my right.
Okay, I need an ID from you.
To be silent.
Or I need an ID from you for you to get, or I'm going to have to get it. I don't want to do that, but I'm going to do it if I have to. Okay?
What articulable reasonable suspicion?
He told me to get up against the car.
Stand still.
He literally just told me to get up against the car.
Stand still. That's all I'm asking.
Go up crime.
Okay. Do you have an ID?
Can you give me a reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime?
Well, we have several calls that you're out here videoing a facility that is a state facility.
Is that illegal?
That's not illegal, but the grounds are. This is private property from the Maryland correctional facility, and you're not supposed to be here. So.
Am I standing on their property?
That's your property, right? Correct.
I'm standing on their property?
When you were over here, you were on the property, yes.
I never was on the...
You were both standing right here.
Yep, and the same way on that other side.
But you were up here. We all moved this way. You're on the property. Do you have your ID? Because I need to get an ID, or I'm going to have to take it from you. I don't want to do that, but I will.
I refuse.
Or at least can you tell me your name and ID?
No, I refuse to identify myself, officer. Okay. Can you call your supervisor?
I absolutely can once I get your ID. Maryland, go ahead and run to Nebraska.
You grabbed me without my
consent. You had no weapons.
And what gives you the right to do that?
What gives me the right? Because we're out here and
it's going to be a Nebraska
It's not illegal, is it, guys? I definitely need your supervisor, and I need yours too.
Hey, can you please identify yourself, sir?
Violate my
Already
rights.
identified to him. 52.
You didn't identify to me. You said
Did you search him
52?
for weapons?
What is that?
You want to go to my pockets and violate my rights?
I got your ID.
Give my ID back.
I will give you your ID
You
back.
violate my
When
rights.
I'm ready to give your ID back and make sure that you're not anybody.
Did you give her
When
her
you're out
ID?
here in masks
Can you
and
identify yourself,
I
sir?
already did.
What is it?
Listen.
You didn't. This is the first.
0552, Deputy Plumber.
Deputy plumber with what
Yes.
department, sir?
Correct.
Allegheny County Sheriff's Department.
Thank you. I appreciate
How
that.
you know that's ballistic?
You can tell it's a ballistic vest. I have one on
You got any
myself.
weapons on you?
Is that illegal?
I don't answer any questions, sir.
Not answering any questions?
What crime?
What are y'all doing out here?
What crime?
I didn't say.
What are you doing out here?
So what you did is
What are you guys doing out here
violate
reporting to
every
prison?
Right there.
What are you doing out here? What are you doing out here? Are you equipped with a body camera?
Say that again?
Are you equipped with the body camera? Oh.
You're supposed to swear an oath to the Constitution now.
No.
Yeah, so you don't respect the
Did you say you
No,
don't
you
swear
said
an oath?
I violated the Constitution.
No, I say you're supposed to swear an oath to the Constitution.
Oh. So me searching for weapons is
It's
a
a violation
violation?
of my Fourth Amendment rights.
It is?
Yep,
Okay.
sure is, bud.
Okay. What are you guys doing out here?
Can I ask you a question?
You're not answering mine. Oh, F me. Lick me off.
As he does disrespecting me, yeah.
What exactly does it
me
look
off.
like we're doing out here?
Reporting the prison.
Is that illegal?
Is it?
I mean, you're here to enforce the
it?
law. If it is, you should do your job and take me to
Is it
jail.
illegal?
Our tax dollars pay you to do your job. So if it is illegal, I encourage you to do your job.
Where do you work at?
I don't answer any questions.
You don't answer any questions.
In this case, the situation goes beyond questioning or searching. It ends in an arrest. That immediately raises the stakes because, under the Fourth Amendment, an arrest requires probable cause, not just suspicion. If the arrest is based on a citizen asserting their rights, rather than committing a clear offense, it may raise concerns about unlawful detention. When you look at all three cases together, they form a pattern. Case 1, entering without a warrant. Case 2, searching without clear legal basis. Case 3, arresting after escalation. All of them come back to the same foundation, the Fourth Amendment and the limits of police authority. In some situations, actions like these can lead to claims under 42 U.S.C. Section 1983, if officers violate clearly established constitutional rights. But the outcome always depends on specific details. Was there consent? Was there probable cause? Were there lawful exceptions? So here's the key question. In which of these situations do you think a complaint, or even a lawsuit, would have the strongest chance of success, and why? And if you want to keep breaking down real cases like this, make sure to check out more episodes here on the channel.